What's going on, everybody? This is ArcLad84, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Arc the Lad 2. Alright, previously, we ventured to Holn after we got rid of that giant boulder, drove some of the monsters out, and retook the village. But, unfortunately, the only thing that's missing are its inhabitants, mainly Lieza's grandfather that she's so desperately trying to find. So, one of the monsters that ran away went into a secret place in this mountain. So before we go there, we're going to stop back by here. That's why I'm back in the armory in Ramul. And we're going to get something for our new monster buddy here, the Power Club. And get him set up with that and get rid of his light sickle. It looks cool, but sadly this attack power just isn't going to cut it. So we're going to have to toss that out. Trade in the old equipment. And that should be about all we need. So, now that we have him set up, because we're definitely going to be using this guy for the next level. The next area. Alright. And now we venture into... what's this place? It's a question mark, question mark, question mark. Let's see what this is. The Chimera Research Lab. I see. And Gogan seemed to know the way to get in. How about that? The door just appeared out of the ice. Ho ho! Are you complaining? This is good. Follow me, my dear. Alright. And yes, even the boy, even though he's been told time and time again to go home, he still follows. Actually, in the long run, it's going to prove to be pretty good, and you'll see why. Meanwhile, let's select our party for this dungeon. Gogan and Lieza, obviously. We're going to take Kalak for our backup healer. Pondant, of course. And we will take our Night Stalker with us. And that shall be our party for this place. Alright, now, first thing we need to do is find some switches and start unlocking some doors, like so. Here's one over here, which unlocks, I believe, let's see, that door, but we're not going that way yet. I don't want to miss, excuse me, don't want to miss out on any treasure boxes, because they do have some pretty good stuff here. So let's check out the left first. Oh my.
What a nice surprise. Our dinner has walked right to us. I'm starving. They look delicious. What are we waiting for? Let's tear them limb from limb.
Yeah, so we got some red skeletons and a dragon. Okay. Well, let's start things off with some basic attacks. Not too bad. It probably takes... I kind of want to conserve a little bit of magic. Unless we need to use it for healing purposes and stuff like that. I don't want to go too all out yet, because we got quite a few battles we need to go through, making our way through this dungeon. So. Damn, Gogan still got it, man. I love that cane of his. It is powerful as hell. Okay, let's let Kalak get a little bit of action going here. He needs some level ups. Alright. Smack him with the freaking column. Oh, forgive me, I might sound a little bit stuffy here. Alright. Let's start weakening these other skeletons, since that one's down to 1 HP. Oh, I got a level up in his cane. And now it goes 1. Pondant levels up. Awesome. Always a good thing. there we go. Get some level up on the armor there for them. Ooh! Awesome! Didn't even drop to just the 1 HP. They said, screw that, we're gonna kill them outright. I think it's their weapon that I think it's because their weapon is a holy weapon that lets them just skip the 1 HP on undead and say, yep, you're dead. But, in any case, that's a good thing. Let's see what's in the box. Oh, wind staff. Well, let's check it out. Unfortunately, it is not that much better. The Quit Cane is still better. But that's okay. Our friend here, the Night Stalker, can also use canes, so I might have him use it for a bit. Let's start wailing away at this dragon. Oh, I got a better idea. Time for a little bit of cold breath. That works. It may have resistance to wind, but not to ice. Alright, let's get him set up with the wind staff. There we go. Finish him off! Whack! Nicely done, Night Stalker. Nicely done. Okay. Now that we got one of the items we came for, let's continue onward into this other room, which has... Ooh! Here's a new enemy. 2 new enemies. Hounds. I believe they're death hounds. And they use acid. They don't use... This kind of bit... Well, sort of similar to ice, but I think it's a bit more lethal, but yeah. I guess you could say they're darker versions of Pondit. But, at any rate, let's see. What can we do here? Well, I guess we'll start with this guy. Beat him to death with cane! Back, bitch, back! Ooh. Alright. I think this time we're going to use Strike Power. And there you go, pissing on the owner again. Bad dog. Bad. Why even bother complaining about that? I got you a Magico. That's cool. Meanwhile, we have... Oh, what's his name? Well, in any case, let's throw a Cure spell. Because Pondit needs it, mostly. I got him a new spell. Awesome. Let's beat on this guy a bit. Kalak's holding his own pretty good now. That's awesome. Again with the acid breath. That's just being cheap now. This guy's down. Okay. Can't really do much with Gogan at the moment. Well, I could throw a spell, but I'm kind of saving his power. Oh! Oh, you want to be that way, huh? Okay. You want to play? We can play, puppy. We can definitely play. There you go. Come on. See which puppy's tougher. I'm gonna let Pondit deal with that one. Just for that. Hey, leveled up. Nice. There you go. There you go. Got a cane up. Take care of this one over here. Nice, Lieza. Nice. Very nice. That's a level up. Yep. Alright. You know what? I'm tired of messing around. Bite it! There you go. Nicely done. Alright, now. Up the stairs we go. Okay. Now. Second floor here. There's, once again, 2 doors. Each of them have the switches that open the door right by its side. But the left one is where we're going to go first, and you'll see why momentarily. Because in here is a switch which opens the door over to the opposite side. But before that, we get ourselves surrounded by more of these guys. Huh, okay, that takes care of that. Got a few level ups from that, mostly for Kalak, which is cool. Try to keep that little guy up as high as possible. Alright, now, going back around to the other side, since we flipped that switch. Now that that doorway is open, but first, we have to deal with a couple of dragons. Along with another necromancer.
Visitors, how unexpected. Regardless, we'll give you the reception you deserve.
With 2 more hounds. Alright, that takes care of that group. Wasn't too bad of a fight. Moving along now. Alright, take notice of this hallway. There's 3 different sets of switches with 3 levers each. Now, one thing to keep in mind, no matter what you flip, only one can be pulled down, the other 2 will remain up. That's how it works. Now, take a look at this. The switches are what control this bridge here. You can set it to where it'll be in the middle, far left, or far right. Now, the middle is actually the way to go. But before we do that, we're going to pull this one, and this one, which should put the bridge all the way to the far left. And in this room, we get ourselves a place to sleep, which is good. Always keep this in mind. If you need to backtrack, if you get in trouble, if you get low on magic, pull back, go here, rest up. That's what I like about this dungeon. Now, pull this switch, and this switch, and this switch, and that will bring the bridge all the way to the right. And in this room, we get ourselves the Smart Capture. New weapon for Lieza. Okay, so let's put on the Smart Capture. Since in the long run, even though it lowers our attack by 1, it'll definitely give us it'll definitely increase our attack a bit as we level it up. So, that we haven't used the whip in some time. Now then, let's see about getting these switches flipped to where it's back in the center as it was to begin with. So we go up the stairway, coming back around this hallway, pretty narrow, must say, and into this room. And now we have to deal with, wow, 3 hounds and 3 dragons.
This will probably take us a few minutes.
And that takes care of that group. That was actually quicker than I thought it would be. Alright, now, this next set of switches is a bit trickier. Because now it's a simple combination of sorts, and you can pull one switch here, one switch there, and then it raises some others. But what we want to do is this pathway here in the middle, this is where we do not want to go. If we go in that room, it's booby-trapped, and we'll get... I think there's a trap that takes you back down to the bottom floor. So we don't want to do that. What we want to do is, the right pathway is to the right, but we're going to try to go to the left, first off. And there's a certain combination. You have to mix and match and make sure you get this right. Let's see. I think it's like... is it like that? I'm trying to go to the far left. Okay, we almost got that. Is it like this? Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Far left, in this treasure box you get Ryla's Mirror. An accessory that it's only equipable to females, but in this case, it's good for Lieza. We'll have to sacrifice the Chaos Herb, even though she won't be recovering like a few HP every turn. But it's gonna be well worth it, because here's why. She's pretty much immune to almost any status-changing effect with this mirror, and it raises her defense quite a bit. So yes, definitely put that on her. Especially if she's going to be playing healer, she needs to be able to cover for others and keep herself protected as well. Now then, let's see about getting this bridge switched to the far right. Alright, let's see. I think we pull that, and how about that? Let's see if that does it. Nope, not quite. Let's pull this switch and pull that switch. Let's see what that does. Ah, there we go. That's better. And before you know it, we're already at the boss and the main laboratory.
We've been waiting for you since you breached lab security. You can be the control group for our latest subjects.
Oh, wow. Bunch of these guys, huh? Those rock lizard creatures?
You are the perfect subjects for this test. Our study centers on people with special superhuman abilities. We use them to create stronger monsters. And ironically, you have a beast stalker among you for us to destroy.
Your arrogance shall be your downfall. Lieza! What the? It's that kid again! I know you told me to go home, but I just couldn't. I found your grandpa and the others from home. Oh, wow! So he did!
Lieza!
Grandfather!
Aw, too bad this touchy reunion has to be cut short. Ha! It's time for you to fall before our engineered monsters!
Alright. Let's go ahead and clean house here. So, I'm going to use the same party as before. These 5. And we're ready to rock and roll. Okay, so, we've got some... I forget what their names are, but we got 5 of these guys destroyed, and this wyvern here, which is the lab chief, I guess. Alright, since Kalak's up first, we're gonna increase our speed a bit. Okay, pawned it. Strike power, if you please. Yes, I know what it looks like, and I'm not gonna bother commenting on it anymore because there's no point. I'm talking to a brick wall at this point with that complaint. All right, Night Stalker, sit tight right here for now. We'll let them come to us. Oh, retaliation, is it? Okay, alright. We'll play that. We'll play that. The rock lizards here don't really do much other than just simply spinning themselves towards you. But even then, damage is not too terribly bad, but still you need to watch it. Ooh. Line them up, why don't you? See what Earthquake does for him. Not too bad. How about a little bit of an explosion? Oh, nice. And one more earthquake for the kill. Gotta love the speed up. And down they go. You just made this a lot easier. Oh wow, that's a definite level up. Yep. Good job, Lieza. Good job. Okay, now, next, let's throw a little bit of Diamond Dust. We haven't seen that spell yet. Ooh, nasty. Not as nasty as Explosion, but still nasty. Let's see, do we need any healing? Oh, yes we do. Okay. Healing for Pondit. Okay. Let's throw a little bit of cold breath on these guys. Oh, there goes one. Which will probably get Pondit a level up. No, not quite. Alright, well, let's pull on the Power Club here. I almost said glove. Oh, God. Yes, it's that bad. It's so bad. Okay. Joking aside. Now we take care of this guy. Let's let this guy come to us. Okay, jump up here. And now we got you right where we want you. Attack him from the rear! Ooh, not bad, Kalak. I like this. Little guy's hitting them good. Whip him good. Let's see, should I... Yeah, screw it. Whack! And he's almost down for the count. We'll finish him off with Cold Breath! Go! And that is that, peoples. Level up for Pondit.
My dear, sweet Lieza.
Grandfather. Oh, perhaps this would be easier if you were closer. Stand back up there. Ready, Lieza? Go!
Gotta love teleportation. I love teleportation.
I'm so happy you're alive. I thought they'd hurt you.
Aww, ain't that so nice? That's so sweet.
See, I told you I could help. Ah, yes, but you could have put yourself in grave danger. It all turned out all right, didn't it?
Well, yeah, it did. Still doesn't change the fact you could have got yourself seriously hurt, but... Alright, I think we've ragged on the kid enough. He deserves this much. He's more than made up for what he's done before. He's a good kid.
This lab is only one part of an entire network. If I don't destroy the main lab, this tragedy can occur again.
Oh yeah, that's right. This is only one of many networks.
Lieza, I was wrong about the humans. Perhaps they are not all bad. You should help them. Here, take this.
What is it?
Knowles Crystal, our village's most precious heirloom. It is said to open the way to Mother Claire. It also gathers the experience of beasts you defeat. The experience can be used to upgrade the beasts you capture. I hope you will find it to be useful.
Actually, yes, it will be. So now for those that you capture, if they're too weak for battle for later on in the game, you can always just gather experience and give it all to them. And you can boost them up in no time. So, when all this said and done, the job's not completely done yet. So Lieza is going to be tagging along with Goguen for a bit longer until all these labs are dealt with. And so that, ladies and gentlemen, ends Lieza's scenario. So let's see. Shu's gone. Shantae's gone. Lieza's gone. That only leaves Elk. And unfortunately, Elk is still unconscious. It has been several days since that incident at White House. So now, before we wrap things up for today's episode, we're diving into Elk's subconscious mind and having to deal with his inner demons. What the?
Oh, my dear son, you're so tired. Huh?
Elk, this life is nothing but pain for you. Come with us. We can show you how to let go of the world.
Dad? Mom?
Hello, Elk.
Ginny, you're...
Yes, I am. Elk, why suffer under the weight of your sins? You're not that strong. Just give up the struggle. It's easier than you think.
Elk, I've been waiting for you. Come, live with us here. It's quiet and peaceful here.
Mario, I can't.
You deny me my one request? I would think you would want to please me. After all, you were the one who killed me. I won't allow you to go back to that cruel world.
So, yeah, now we're having to deal with a couple of bosses and a couple of enemies that turn out to be skeletons, or Elk's father and mother. But on the plus side, they are extremely weak. Level 12, yeah. And Elk's at 32, 20 level difference. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give these guys a chance to try to overwhelm me. And how I'm going to do this? By throwing on a bit of invincibility. Now, come at me! Sorry, you lose. Down goes Mariel. Okay, who's next? You're next? Okay. Well, that was fun. Now I'm going after you guys. Down goes Jenny. And here comes one skeleton, which leveled up. But that's not going to do him any good because now she's dead. Of course, these aren't really the real voices of his friends and parents talking. It's just monsters trying to mess with his head. So take all these guys down, and then you get this.
Damn! Am I supposed to perish? To give up?
No, Elk. Despair is not your fate. Failure does not become you.
Mariel!
Death is our common eventuality.
But in life, we have the chance to make a difference in others.
Dad! Mom! You cannot succeed at everything. Yet without failure, you would not be the fine young man you've become. It is the failures that allow you to appreciate the successes. You can't give up yet, Elk. There remains much to be done. Farewell, Elk.
Wait! Come back! Please!
Don't give up. We're all counting on you. Only you can avenge us.
And that is what finally gets him to snap out of his coma, because he knows that what he must do. And there's Dykebeck.
You have awakened! You slept for such a long time. Many were concerned. What happened? Kukuru has been waiting for you. Follow me.
Okay, well, let's go see what Kukuru wants. I believe she's up here.
Elk, you finally awakened.
Who are you?
My name is Kukuru. You were brought to me because you were injured.
Yes! I failed to...
Your friends told me already. You know what you must do next, don't you? Since Ark and his friends saved you.
Ark!
Yes, it was Ark who brought you here.
I won't believe it. My village was burned, and my parents killed. Ark's airship was the one that brought the killers. Don't tell me he wasn't involved. It's not possible.
Elk, do not close your mind. There is an explanation, but this is not the time.
Of course not, because it's a lie! I will avenge Mariel's death. And after that, Ark will suffer for what he did.
Elk, do you know why your village was attacked?
I don't have time to listen to pathetic excuses.
Or rather, are you hiding from a truth you don't want to know? Go to Palencia Castle. The answer lies there. When you are ready to know the truth, I can transport you. Just tell me when you wish to go.
It is not good to journey alone. I shall accompany you. I'd appreciate it.
So now we have Elk and Dykebeck in the party once again. But we've run out of time for today, people. We've gone on long enough. So, next time on Let's Play Ark the Lad 2, we're going to be journeying to an old place we haven't been to since the first Ark the Lad and see if we can find out this so-called truth that Elk needs to know of. So, until then, everybody, I have been your host, ArkLad84, and I shall see you guys in a later video. Peace out, everybody.